He says, I heard someone saying that Ibn Kathir mentioned in Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya, volume number 14, that after Ibn Taimiyyah died, before giving ghusl, people recited Quran and kissed him, men and women, for barakah. And the water they used for ghusl, people drank it, and so many other bid'ahs and shirk happened. Was it true? Or Ibn Kathir was wrong? Or the guy who is saying this is deviant? First of all, this was mentioned in Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya of Ibn Kathir. Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya is a history book. It's composed of like 20 volumes, I think. I don't recall it now. It's huge. And it talks about from the time of Adam, as if there were anyone to report it, from the time of Adam, of Noah, of Abraham, etc. It has all details of little things that took place, which no one was there, but this is history. And knowledge is not taken from books of history. This is point one. Point two, Ibn Taimiyyah himself, may Allah have mercy on his soul, was one of the greatest scholars of all times. He was so forcefully attacking and rejecting innovation. Anything that draws people close to shirk. He was protecting the tawheed. And he would never approve or had approved any of these acts mentioned. Thirdly, none of those who had performed these innovations, such as reciting the Quran, kissing the dead body of women to a dead person, who does this? Seeking blessing through kissing him, or even drinking the water after washing him? What nonsense is this? None of his students had done this or approved it. And the laymen do more heinous things than this. So whatever was reported and done was not done by the approval or acknowledgement of Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taimiyyah, because he was dead. Now the issue is, why didn't Ibn Kathir comment on such practices? I don't know, and personally, I don't care. See, we do not take our religion from Ibn Taimiyyah or Ibn Kathir or Imam al-Dhahabi or Tom, Dick or Harry. They are great scholars of Islam. We put them on the top of our heads, and we are not even equivalent to their toe fingernail. They have vast knowledge, but the religion of Allah Azza wa Jal is greater than them all. And Allah tells us that whenever there's a dispute, refer back to the Quran and to the Sunnah. فَإِن تَنَازَعْتُمْ فِي شَيْءٍ فَرُدُّوهُ. Return it back to Allah and to His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to the Quran and to the Sunnah. So whatever was mentioned by Ibn Kathir is unacceptable. Why didn't he comment? Allahu A'lam. Yet he is not, that is Ibn Kathir, considered to be from the Salaf, because he was in the 8th century Hijrah. And we know that the righteous predecessors are the first 3 generations. The generation of the Sahaba, of the Tabi'een, and of the Tabi'it Tabi'een. Therefore, those who circulate such a quote while ignoring the whole iceberg. This quote is at the tip of an iceberg, but there's a whole iceberg that condemns shirk, that condemns innovation, that talks clearly about these practices and how they do not relate to Islam. Not only that, that they even invalidate Islam. So those who quote it definitely have illness in their hearts, because they've neglected all the teachings of Ibn Taimiyyah and came to an incident that happened after his death. What do you want him to do? To rise from the dead and say, listen, this is bid'ah, this is innovation, what are you doing? This is not logical. And Allah knows best.